I would like to thank Dr. Abraham Mathias of Harmony Foundation for this award of the Mother Theresa International Award for my leading Malaysia, a multiracial country, and achieving harmony among the different races in Malaysia. Malaysia is one of those multiracial countries. Normally, multiracial countries face problems of tension and confrontation between the different races. And in Malaysia, this should happen not just because the races are different, but also because the economic achievement of the different groups are also different. There is a very big disparity between the indigenous people's wealth and that of the other races. So with this, there should be confrontation between the different races. There would be tension and instability. But fortunately, after the government launched an affirmative action policy to help the indigenous people catch up with the descendants of people who came later, the disparities have been reduced noticeably, so much so that there is no longer confrontation or tension between the different races. We have followed this policy of affirmative action by always bearing in mind that we cannot take from one race in order to give to the other. Malaysia's policy is to grow the economic cake so that the portion that is allocated to the less developed community is bigger, but not taking away from the developed community. The developed community continues to grow, maybe at a slightly lower pace, but the indigenous people have been given greater opportunities to do business, to have good education, etc. And this has reduced the differences or the disparities in terms of economic achievement between the different races. And because there is less disparity, the different races are able to live, work, and play together. And this, of course, brings them closer together, and they accept the need for this kind of affirmative action, because unless the disparities are reduced, then there could not be harmony, there would be tension between the races. Although we have not fully achieved our objective, but the disparity has been reduced quite considerably, so much so that no race feel that he is left out or taken advantage of. Today, Malaysia is a very stable country. Malaysia has got a good economic growth, and this growth is shared by all the different communities fairly. Of course, we have not yet achieved our target. We need to continue to do this, but slowly the affirmative action is being phased out in one area after another, so that no race would feel that they have to be continuously sacrificing in order that the other race would catch up with them. I believe that this will continue into the future, but with less need for discrimination, and eventually we hope that we can do away with the affirmative action, and the peoples will not feel that there is such a disparity between them that they would feel envy and jealousy of each other. So I have been fortunate. In the last 22 years, I was Prime Minister of this country, and among the things I paid attention to is, of course, the relations between the different races. If there is any indication that there is extreme unhappiness on the part of any race, then we would study the reasons why, and we would take corrective action. So far, during my time, the corrective actions have reduced the disparities and reduced the tension between races, and the country remains stable and peaceful. And of course, with stability and peace, the economy is able to grow and grow much faster, and therefore everyone sees the benefit of racial harmony in this country. So I do hope that Malaysia can provide a good example for other countries where the peoples of different races live together, and how harmony between them actually benefits all, not just any one race, but all, because economy would grow, the economy would grow faster, and everybody would have a bigger share of the economy. So once again, I would like to thank the Harmony Foundation and Dr. Abraham Mathai for this award, and I hope that I deserve this award. Thank you.